When a truck earns loyalty, it doesn't happen by accident. It happens over years of proving itself on job sites, on trails, in snowstorms, and in everyday life. And that's exactly why the 2027 Toyota Tacoma is generating so much attention before it even fully hits the streets. Welcome back to Gearshift today. We're taking a deep dive into what could be one of the most important mid-size pickups in America. From its redesigned exterior to its upgraded interior, from performance expectations to technology, safety, pricing, and long-term financial sense, we're breaking it all down. And by the end, you'll know whether this truck actually deserves a spot in your driveway. But here's the real question. Has Tacoma simply evolved? Or has it quietly redefined what a mid-size truck should be? Let's find out. A bolder look, but still a Tacoma. At first glance, the 2027 Tacoma doesn't abandon its identity. It sharpens it. The design feels more aggressive, more planted, and more confident. The stance is wider. The body lines are sharper. The front fascia projects strength without looking overdone. It's not trying to imitate full-size trucks. It's embracing its mid-size proportions while adding presence. A redesigned grille anchors the front end. Updated LED lighting gives it a sharper signature at night. The hood appears more sculpted, and the fender flares hint at off-road capability, even on trims designed primarily for city driving. And that's the clever part. Toyota didn't reinvent Tacoma's silhouette. They refined it. It still fits comfortably in urban parking spaces and tight job sites, yet it stands tall enough to feel substantial next to larger trucks. But exterior styling is only half the story. Because what really determines whether a truck feels modern is what happens inside. Interior. Where rugged meets refined, step into the 2027 Tacoma and you'll notice something immediately. It feels more polished than older generations. The cabin balances durability with comfort in a way that feels intentional. Materials appear upgraded. Touch points feel more refined. Sound insulation has likely been improved to reduce road and wind noise, something long-time Tacoma owners have often requested. The seats are designed with better ergonomics, making long highway drives less fatiguing. Crew cab configurations provide improved rear legroom, which matters more than ever for buyers using their truck as a family vehicle during the week. Storage is smartly integrated throughout the cabin. Practical compartments, usable console space, and thoughtful layouts that support real-world use. And here's what's interesting. The Tacoma isn't trying to become a luxury truck. Instead, it aims to be livable. Comfortable enough for daily commuting, tough enough for work boots and gear. That balance may be one of its strongest selling points. But comfort means little without capability. So what's happening under the hood? Powertrain. Efficiency meets real torque. Toyota has been steadily shifting toward turbocharged and hybrid-assisted engines across its lineup. And the Tacoma reflects that evolution. The 2027 model is expected to continue focusing on turbocharged powertrains that deliver stronger low-end torque compared to older, naturally aspirated engines. And that's crucial. Torque is what you feel when towing. Torque is what you rely on when climbing trails. Torque is what makes a truck feel responsive merging onto highways. There's also strong potential for hybrid-assisted options that improve fuel economy while boosting power delivery. That combination could make the Tacoma not only more efficient, but also smoother and more capable in diverse driving conditions. And here's where curiosity builds. If Toyota continues refining its hybrid systems for trucks, could the Tacoma become the benchmark for balancing power and efficiency in the mid-size segment? Time will tell. But the direction is clear. Smarter power, not just more power. Performance, built for real life. The mid-size truck buyer in America isn't one-dimensional. They might tow during the week, head off-road on the weekend, commute daily, drive in snow, haul equipment, take long road trips. The 2027 Tacoma appears engineered with that exact versatility in mind. Expect improved suspension tuning for better ride quality on pavement. Enhanced chassis rigidity should contribute to stability at highway speeds. Steering response is likely more refined, helping the truck feel controlled rather than bulky. And off-road? Tacoma's reputation in that space is well established. The new model aims to preserve, and possibly enhance, that capability. So whether you're navigating tight city traffic, pulling a trailer, or driving through mud and gravel, the goal is simple: confidence. But modern buyers expect more than mechanical strength. They expect connectivity. Technology. Smarter, faster, more connected technology plays a bigger role in trucks than ever before. The 2027 Tacoma is expected to feature a larger infotainment display with faster response times and clearer graphics. Smartphone integration for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto should feel seamless. Voice controls are likely improved. Navigation systems more intuitive. A digital driver information cluster could provide real-time vehicle data, towing information, and off-road metrics. But here's the important part. Technology should support the driving experience, not overwhelm it. Truck owners rely on their vehicles for both work and life. The Tacoma's interface aims to stay user-friendly while delivering modern functionality. And that leads us to something even more important than tech: pricing expectations. Smart positioning. While official numbers may vary depending on trim and configuration, the 2027 Tacoma is expected to remain competitively positioned within the midsize segment. The base model will likely reflect its upgraded engineering and technology. Higher trims, especially off-road focused variants, will command premium pricing. The key for buyers? Choose the configuration that aligns with actual needs. It's easy to be drawn toward the highest trim. But sometimes the best value lies in the balanced middle, where features meet practicality without unnecessary expense. And this is where Tacoma historically shines. Financial perspective. Long-term value. One of the Tacoma's strongest advantages has always been its reputation for resale value and long-term reliability. Depreciation tends to be lower compared to many competitors. Maintenance costs are generally predictable. Insurance premiums are often reasonable relative to larger trucks. For buyers planning to keep their vehicle for years or eventually resell it, this matters. The true cost of ownership isn't just about the purchase price. It's about what the truck costs over 5, 7, even 10 years. And historically, Tacoma has delivered confidence in that area. But before making a decision, buyers should consider total purchasing costs. Buying considerations. The full picture financing, leasing, and manufacturer incentives can all influence affordability. Beyond the sticker price, buyers should factor in taxes and registration, dealer-installed accessories, extended warranties, tow packages, bedliners, wheel upgrades, technology packages. These additions can significantly impact the final out-the-door price. Planning ahead ensures the Tacoma fits not just your lifestyle, but your financial goals as well. The real question: after all the updates, refinements, and engineering improvements, one question remains. Does the 2027 Toyota Tacoma simply protect its legacy? Or does it quietly raise the standard for what a mid-size pickup should deliver? For drivers who want one vehicle that can handle work, adventure, commuting, and family life without compromise, this truck is absolutely worth serious attention. The Tacoma doesn't chase trends, it evolves carefully. And that consistency is exactly why it has earned loyalty year after year. So if you're considering a mid-size pickup in the near future, keep your eyes on this one. Because sometimes the smartest upgrade isn't the loudest one. It's the one that gets everything just right.